Hello everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now this video is being sponsored by everydayhusbandquotesapp.com. It is a journal/notebook website. The company took my dear diary story from my childhood and marriage to personalize the website. Not to mention, when I'm creating my commentary for videos, the magic starts here. Now I like the journal/notebooks because they are unique. So grab yours today by visiting the link in the description box. Now first, I want to give a shout out to Funky for this interview with the Scott sisters, and I'm talking about Latisha and Kimmie Scott. So I did watch the interview, and I watched it in its entirety. I want to dissect and break down this interview, but I'm not going to talk about everything. So if you guys want to see the whole interview, head on over to Funky's channel and you can watch the interview from there. So first, let's address Melody and Martell accusing Latisha and Marsau for airing out their tax business. This does bring us speculations from fans who are wanting to know, are the Holts hiding anything about their income, and that's why they are putting the blame on Latisha and Marsau. And then the number two reason is the Holts do feel Latisha and Marsau are trying to ruin their brand. But I'm not convinced at this time that the Holts are hiding anything. Neither am I convinced the Scotts are trying to ruin the Holts brand.
Can you talk about the taxes? How would you have gotten a copy?
I wouldn't have got a copy.
Right.
No, seriously. I mean, I wouldn't got a copy because honestly, I don't care. First of all, it means nothing if you have a tax. Well, it does mean something, but it's not as if people have tax liens. I've had a tax lien before. This is something that happens sometimes in the natural course of business. That's number one. And number two is I simply don't care. I don't need other people to fail for me to succeed. Me showing somebody failing doesn't add $1 to my account. And someone winning doesn't sometimes add $1 to my account.
And we just don't have time to be researching other people's personal business like that.
The same people that put out his tax liens put out my bankruptcy.
Right.
Like I care. They don't understand winning, though. We business people, man.
Thanks.
Secondly, we are going to talk about the dynamics of Latisha and Marsau's marriage. And then lastly, we will address the question, was Kimmie seeing her now husband, Maurice, why he was still engaged to Kiowa, since that's what Martell has put out there and alleged. Now, as far as the friendships are concerned with these couples, many fans want to know, are the friendships done? I have gotten quite a few questions about that in the comment sections of some of the videos I've been creating here lately. And this is what Latisha says. She says, I think there has been a lot of things said and done that has been hit below the belt that I wouldn't even do to my enemies. I think there's room for us to be cordial, but as far as friendships, that is over. So that's that, y'all. Now let's talk about Latisha and Marsau's marriage. Now I feel like people get Latisha's weakness confused with her being submissive. Yes, she is a submissive wife. It does take a lot of humbleness to serve her husband, considering her mama is Miss Wanda, and she does come from a lineage of strong women. Now Latisha says she has become submissive for her husband and not being the Tisha she was raised to be, but becoming the Tisha who is the wife of Marsau. She says, I had to go back and read my journals and realize those dreams and goals that I wrote down back then, I still have those desires inside of me. And she's speaking from a place where she's going from being a working home mom or stay-at-home mom to a mom working outside of the house. And as we know from season 1, really up until season 2, it seems like Marsau has a problem with it. But this is what she says about her husband, y'all. She says he is a man's man. He gives her genuine support. He's a strong man. He truly believes in gender roles. What you see is what you get from Marsau. But he also feels like women tend to change their minds a lot. Like, you say you want to do this, and then you say you want to do that. You said you want to be a stay-at-home mom, Tisha. Now you're saying you want to go back in the workforce. And Tisha says she just had to show Marsau, I'm not just talking it, I'm walking the walk and talking the talk and putting actions behind what I am doing. And I can understand why a lot of people may have a problem with it, because a lot of people in their relationships, in their marriage, do not follow behind those standards. I always say that marriage is work. Marriage is different for each and every couple. So this is just what goes down in the Scott's household.
You and Maurice texting, sexting, googly eyes, flirting, whispering on the side, meet me back here, any of that while them people was married?
No, I'm going to be extremely clear, as I was with her at the table.
And quite frankly, I think when you did your review after,
Mhm.
you said the same thing.
Mhm.
So tell me, y'all, did he have divorce papers and he just waiting for his little 3-month time frame waiting period?
Right.
That's what he was. He
Okay.
had a divorce paper with her signature and with his signature, and he had 2 months left in a 6-month waiting period. When I met him, when I said, hi, Kimmie, hi, Maurice.
Mhm.
No, I did not sext him, text him, any of those things on the night that I met him. I
Okay.
would like for the fans to give me a little bit of credit that I might have actually talked to him a little bit, said hi, went to the bar, got a little lunch at Chili's, got a little lunch at Chili's.
Uh-huh.
That boy was sleeping with everything walking.
Okay.
When I
Okay.
first met-
Give us the tea.
When I first met Latisha and Marsau, Maurice said, I want to go over to Marsau and Latisha's house. And I said, I don't want to go. And he said, why? I said, because you've taken so many women over there. I don't want to be the next woman that's going over to Marsau and Latisha's house. And had him looking at me like, okay, so you next. So I'm amazed that people are saying I can meet him and sleep with him in the same breath. I sat at the table when I met with her, and I am still firm. They had signed divorce papers by the two of them, and he was in his waiting period of 2 months left on a 6-month waiting period to have a final divorce.
There it is.
I don't know how to say it any different. I've said it 42 times.
There it is. There it is. There's nothing else left to say about that. So then,
His marriage was long over.
So then,
before the
with
last
that-
2 months on his 6-month waiting period.
with that being said, how did you feel about that little jab that Martell slid in there, which felt abrupt? Well, because she was, they were saying she was a side chick. I was like, it even felt forced. He didn't even say it with the level of.
He didn't say it with any confidence because he knew it wasn't true. If y'all watch the show, I take some of Martell's stuff with a grain of salt because Martell is emotional.
Yeah.
And when he's in a good place, he's in a really good place, and when he's in a not good place, he's not. He knew that wasn't a fair or accurate statement. So I was unhappy that he said it. I was unhappy that he said it, and I wanted to punch him in the throat.
That's fair. So listen,